What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Gstacks, aka Sneaker Master, and I'd like to welcome you to the first episode of Shoe Views. Another great thing that I love about sneakers is just like me and my daughter kiss, and I can't wait till she debuts on this. But me and her matching sneakers, that's the greatest thing to me. I have a fair amount of sneakers, so but the sneakers that mean the most to me are the ones that I wear with my daughter. Like the ones that I wear with her are the ones that mean a lot to me because they have more precedence over others. Those are the ones that you'll see me wearing and putting on my feet. It's because it's just something. We go out in public, we get stopped everywhere. It's not about the attention, it's just about doing something that I love, sharing it with the person I love, and watching her love it too. And you know what I'm saying, I created a monster in her to a certain extent, and watching her grow now into a teenager and having her, it hurts sometimes because there's a lot of sneakers. I'm like, hey, baby, I'm gonna get this sneaker, we're gonna match, and she don't want to wear it, she don't want it, and it hurts my feelings a little bit, but I love it at the same time because that's what I'm talking about. She's doing what she likes. She's choosing the sneaker that she wants, she likes, and I like to watch her grow and evolve into that person where she's making up her own mind, making her own decisions. And you think it's as simple as sneakers, but it's an everyday life thing, event. This is shaping her and molding into an individual so that she's making up her own mind. So I let her be who she is. I let her choose what sneakers she wants to wear. I let her distinguish her own form of fashion and not follow what I'm doing. I let her branch off and do her own thing, and that's why I encourage it. But matching with her means everything to me about this sneaker game. And that's why you won't see me wear a lot of crazy heat on my feet sometimes outside unless I'm at a special event or it's a nice sunny day with the wind not blowing at all. But other than that, you're gonna see me wearing sneakers that my daughter has, and we're gonna rock them together. Crazy time is of the year for us is like in December when we do our me and my daughter do our top 10 countdown. We've been doing it for several years now. We get a lot of attention on Instagram because of it, and try to get people to participate this year. Hopefully there'll be a mass participation next year, in the top 10 kick countdown, and that's something I look forward to. And as she gets older and she's still participating, it's great that she's doing that because she's still engaged with traditions that we've set since she was a little girl. And she's now growing up, and she's still a little girl, but if you have a teenager or you have young kids who are growing up, you understand how less involved they are with their parents as they grow older and more involved with their peers and their friends and whatnot. So it means a lot to me about the top 10. Okay, I need a little bit of help introducing the number 4 on the spot. Kiss, what is it?
Jordan 4.
11 Lab 4 in the all black patent leather. Hit it. Ouch! 2018's like a crazy year. So I mean, we've seen a lot of teasers of what's coming out. We heard rumors of what was supposed to come out last year. Now it's scheduled to come out this year and years prior.
They never did the Flint 13s.
The Flint 13s, which
they're on this side.
I got them. Just let them know. I don't got to show them, but I got them.
Here.
They're over here somewhere. They're in the pile. But the thing about it is like we see a lot of popping up. Then we saw a lot of Jordans last year sitting on the shelf. Then Jordan Brand said, okay, you know what? Maybe we got to do a little bit more limited this year. Jordan Brand just going crazy with the drops, dropping like 10 sneakers of the ones last month. For the ladies, of course, and just coming out with pure heat, it seems. I just want to know what, so far from the list that you have, what is your most anticipated sneaker of this year?
And the be all and end all, Concords.
Okay.
Man, you can never go wrong with a nice, beautiful pair of Concords with that patent leather. Like, it's gonna be crazy. I'm just wondering what they gonna do with the back part. They're gonna have to stitch 45, or are they gonna have to print it 23 on it?
You know, the thing about it is, and I think I kind of almost fell off of the 11s. You know, I was waiting my whole life. I said that my retirement sneaker was going to be like the Win like 96, the all red Jordans and stuff like that. I figured that once I got that sneaker, that was the end for me. I was never going to collect. I mean, I'd probably pick up a shoe here or there, but I wouldn't be in the game so heavy. Really disappointed. I think the last Jordan 11 that I was happy with, other than the Eris 11s, which I had to squeeze my foot in because I got a 10.5 in those as well, but I squeezed my foot in. I'm really happy with those. But I'm gonna tell you the only sneaker, I think the last sneaker that I was actually satisfied with was the 7210s, because
that leather was crazy.
The leather was crazy, but it's not even just about, it's just about the style of the shoe. When they started doing with the re-release of the Space Jams and with the high lifted patent leather, I just thought it made the shoe look cheap. I did not like it. It looked like a Team Jordan. It made it look really cheap. I'm paying extra money for it. You know, I didn't feel like I was happy with those releases. That's why a lot of Jordan 11s sitting on the shelf. So when you talk about the Concords,
I don't feel it was that way at all.
So when you talk about the Concords, like I got the DMPs. So these are in rough shape, but I got the DMP Concords. You know, you can see the Jumpmans. These are from 2005.
Something like that.
2005, 2006, I think it was. And they came with the 6s in the pack. I just really appreciate that the way that the patent leather just sits real low. It makes it look classy. It makes it look good. When you raise that up, it just makes the I personally just feel that's why I'm not really anticipating it. Now to go against what you're saying, you're looking for the Concords. I'm more fascinated to get, I mean, not because I just have the Concords, I have the Concord lows and everything. I have another pair of Concords, but
I do too,
but I think the triple black is what's gonna get my attention, because I think that with an all black shoe.
Ooh, I forgot about those.
With the all black shoe with the patent leather, no matter how raised it is, you can't see it. It's gonna look great, and that's what I'm I'm eager. That drops in May supposedly, and
that's not confirmed. That's not announced.
Exactly. So it's supposed to drop in May, but I think that's probably one of my anticipated shoes. And I can't remember what else was on my list right now, but I think that one I'm really looking forward to see how that comes out. So that probably was my most anticipated shoe.
Well, my whole thing too, when you're talking about the whole patent leather thing, what people don't understand is they're making them more OG like the original ones. Earlier when we were talking about the whole difference between these OG 11s, which are the DMP ones that we're using, for example, and the Win Like It's 82. Personally, everyone complains about the whole difference of each of the shoes. I don't see that much of a difference. It's a bloody half an inch.
Okay, look at the inner part of the shoe.
Okay,
you talk about half an inch. You talk about a half an inch of the shoe. Look how much of that patent comes up into the lining, the lace length. It just, like, I'm just saying, like, I just don't like all that patent leather. I just don't know why it has to be that thick. Like, and you know what? And I appreciate, you know what? I appreciate the OGs. I'm an OG too. Don't get it twisted. But I'm saying, I just age well. Black don't crack. Like, you know that. But like, you know what I mean? But no, but I'm an OG too, right? So I'm just saying, but prefer, like, I just saying, like, me personally, just because it's old school doesn't necessarily mean I like it. Like, you know what I'm just saying? Just because it's old school doesn't necessarily, I just like these just cleaner. To me, we each have our own opinion. We each have our own liking to things. We like what we like, and that's what you should keep on, is liking what you like. If that's
stay true to yourself.
Stay true to yourself. That's all it is. But at
it is a nicer thing. But
that's why the Concord 11s are probably not in my top 5 anticipated sneakers are coming out this year. I mean, maybe because I have them, but also that patent leather just really turned me off. I haven't worn any of the newer versions or the OG versions of 11s. I haven't worn the Win Like 82s, the Win Like 96. I haven't worn the Space Jams. I just won't do it. And I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I won't do it.
Hit it. Ouch!
Valentine's Day's coming. It's a big week. we got Valentine's Day. I mean,
All-Star
Valentine's is gonna
weekend.
pass. Like this episode's airing on a Sunday, so you know, the Valentine's Day's already passed. All the All-Star releases, which you're gonna catch on episode 2. But I'm just saying,
The actual All-Star
do you have a special
weekend?
lady?
Unfortunately, I don't.
And
but-
unfortunately, I don't. I'm single as a dollar bill. But you know, I'm just saying, like, do you think the ideal gift for, like, what do you think the ideal gift? What would you get your lady if you had one? Like, do you think a sneaker is a? I mean, unless she's a sneakerhead, I guess that's the only reason you would get it. Like, what would you do for your
Well,
lady?
we've had this discussion personally, like off camera, about would you buy your lady special pair of these that cost $255?
I did
for
buy
a
my
pair of
special
shoes.
lady that, and my special lady is my princess, my love of my life, my daughter. So I did get her a pair. And
Well, to him, that's his special lady. Now, I personally feel $255 for a Valentine's gift
it was actually
is ridiculous.
$300 after taxes.
You're not helping my point.
$288, I think. I can't
You're
remember.
still not helping my point.
But overall, I mean, if the lady,
I feel that it's just cheaper. Just go take her out to dinner. Go buy her some flowers, and at least you get to eat too, and that's under $100.
if my lady was special enough, if I had longevity with her and I had a certain confidence in, I think.
Buy her a dress too with it.
No, I mean, I would definitely spoil my lady, but I think that gets to my next point here. It's like, I'm not, I mean, I would love to bring up this topic with a female here so they could actually be on the other end and saying what their vision of it. I'm just saying, like, nowadays with the way that relationships are going, like, is it really worth it to spend that type of money? And again, like, I have my certain beliefs, and I don't know how anybody else feels about it, but I don't fall victim to these type of holidays and special days and everything like that. I just feel like Valentine's Day, if I have a lady, Valentine's Day is every week, every day, every month, every year. Like, we doing that.
And I was gonna use that line. It's like what my parents always ended up saying. Like, I'm fortunate enough of having parents that have been married for 19 years. And they end up saying they don't care about Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Valentine's Day is every day.
Exactly.
As long as
Valentine's
you're
Day
with
is
the
just for
person
like
who
the
you love.
the newbies. I think Valentine's Day is for those who are just trying to show off or stunt for the gram or something like that. Because if you love your lady and you appreciate your lady or you appreciate your significant other, you're gonna appreciate them every day of your life, and you're gonna want to do special
Not one
things for them.
special stupid
Exactly.
ass
No
day.
one's gonna sort of take hold of you and tell you, oh, on this day you have to buy your lady roses, you got to take her to dinner, you got to shower her with gifts, you got to do all this type of stuff.
So what you
like,
gonna do the next day?
you're gonna go right back to ground zero, back to arguing, back to not taking her out, back to, like, you know, just basic days and stuff like that. Is that what life is about? Like, yo, listen, I'm saying, like, I'm old school with it. I like to love. I love to love. Unfortunately, I haven't found somebody with old school values and morals that I had today to do that with. But
It's hard in this generation.
it's hard in this generation. I mean, I'm not gonna get into that. We're gonna save that for another episode. But I just think that, you know, Valentine's Day is a little bit overhyped, and
That's commercial.
yeah, it's commercialized. And don't fall victim to the commercialism of everything. Just think about who's gaining out of all these things. Christmas, you know,
Consumers.
yeah, consumers. They want you to buy into something, just like sneakers too. I'm not knocking anybody who believes in those type of things. What I'm saying is, you do what you like to do, but don't fall victim to somebody else is trying to make you believe in. Don't go
Don't
out
go
there.
broke.
Yeah, don't go broke. You know what happened is, you could do something
There's always
special.
the next day.
There's always the next day, and and if your woman and your significant others understanding and stuff like that, they're gonna understand that, you know what, you're doing what you can, and you still care, and you still love. You can still show love without spending spending your money and stuff like that.
And if you don't have money, go make something.
Yeah, go do something. Go stand in line for 12 hours and go get yourself a sneaker and flip it, and then buy your girl a nice Valentine's gift. But don't fall victim. The moral of
I
the
actually
story
did that
is,
once a couple years ago.
but see, now you're a fool. But no, I'm messing with you. But no, I'm saying, don't fall victim to what they're
Hey,
trying
work them
to do.
so-
Like, just make sure that, you know what I'm saying, that you're not falling victim. They're capitalizing on these days. They're making sure that there's a day every month where you, like, right after Valentine's Day, they're going to be prepping for Easter, making sure you're getting those Easter bunnies and Easter egg hunts and doing, and then next month after that, they got something different for you to spend your
Victoria
money
Day.
on. They got something for you to spend your money on, so that you could just be in this and feel almost at a chokehold and obligated to get somebody something or do something or spend money because you don't feel like you fit in or you're a part of everything. But hey, that's just my thought, y'all. That's just my thought.
They're beautiful.
What's up, y'all? All right, so Valentine's Day has just passed, and there was a sneaker that just released. Every year Jordan Brand releases a kid's well, now this year women's sneaker. The Valentine's 8 was released this year. Your thoughts before we unbox this sneaker and give them a quick preview of it?
Well, I thought the quality on them was on point. Well, it better be for how much it costs. Y'all see that?
That's before taxes, before 13% taxes in Canada, Toronto, Ontario. So, me, to be honest with you, I'm gonna tell you straight up, when I seen this, if you know me personally, you know I'm a big fan of red. And you know if it's got some suede on it or patent leather, sold. So now, it was dropping. I heard it was coming in women's. So a little more confident that I was gonna be able to get my size in this sneaker. So
I knew he wasn't getting.
Oh, but they said, okay, listen. When they came out with it, it said 12. I'm a 13 women's US. So normally 13 women's it used to be common size in America. So I was
for
confident.
Basketball players. Man.
No, but that was the size when they used to release women's Jordans back in the day. It used to be size up to size 13 women's
for basketball.
And I don't know what the special orders were, but I remember wanting the mint 10s. I don't know if, see, I'm old school. Those mint 10s, violet 10s, size 13 was the size. Came
for
up this first.
WNBA players.
So what I'm saying to you now is when I was confident when they said I saw the size 12, which is a conversion of a 10.5 men's, which I did in the Aris 11s, the Stingrays. So I was able to slide my foot into with no insole. I was able to get my foot in there and it fit perfectly. And so I'll be rocking those when I walk with my daughter. But yeah, and so I was confident. And then I called around every store, again, disappointed, you know, because Toronto gets shysted all the time. And
I already knew this.
They got shysted. I'm saying you said you advertised the size 12.
My L,
okay, when the Stingrays came out, they said it was up to size 10.5 men's. So that's what we expected. And they came. I talked to head office, and they came out, and 9.5 was the largest size that came to Canada. Again, shysted. Until I guess they knew that it wasn't moving. I think that's what Jordan Brand did. They knew it wasn't moving. That's not how they expected it because the price was up there. So they said, okay, fine. We'll just shoot over a couple pairs of Canada. They might soak it up. I copped a pair. I won't lie. Yeah, that worked. You know what I'm saying? I guess they thought it was gonna fly. It didn't. And still on the shelves now. And basically, these came out only up to a size 10 women's, which is equivalent to a size 8.5 men's. So we have a little bet going on here, and I don't know what's the bet now, because I've said I already got a pair for my princess, my daughter. She loves it. She's gonna be rocking it on Valentine's Day. You're gonna see some of the video of her unboxing hers and how happy she was when she got her pair. Now, I have a bet with Mr. Marcus Fraser that I'm gonna somehow, cause he doesn't understand. He's like, you got 10.5 of this, you got all types of different. You squeezing your foot.
Something wrong with him. But
I'm gonna try to squeeze my foot in this size 10 women's, and we're gonna see. He doesn't believe I could do it, but I'm telling you, when I'm confident, when I know,
my foot can't fit in there, his can.
We're gonna see.
So we both gonna try them on.
We're both gonna try them.
So,
but let's get to the unboxing though. But what's the bet first before we?
Food.
Okay,
all
I
love
owe him
food.
a lunch or a dinner, whatever it is. Not maybe at the cheesecake factory, so we have to line up like maybe around 8 o'clock. So, so we won't get in there. Nah, I mean, we'll see. Well, anyways.
All right, well, here
let's
it
first,
is.
before we talk about it, let's show them the box. I
Oh,
think
we already showed them the box.
I'm saying this box, wasn't that the same box that they used for the Jordan 9? It looks similar to the Jordan 9, the boot.
Oh, well, the olive boot, and they also use it for the jacket 6s.
Okay. Yeah, so this is the
came
same
up
box,
last
and I think it's immaculate. The box is the box sold me on itself. Now you open it up, and inside you got this beautiful Valentines Day card. I don't care if y'all think this is a girly shoe. Red suede, it got little pin hits on it. It's mad dope. You could call it whatever you want. Y'all wear Yeezys. That's more feminine than this damn shoe. I'm sorry to say it. I'm gonna wear this shoe like if I can get my foot in it. And if anybody got a size 12 that they willing to, I got some heat. I might be able to trade you. So comment below if you're able to get a size 12 in these.
There are a lot of things to choose from.
You can choose, and this, I got stuff. So comment below. Let's work it out. It comes with a lovely card. The wrapping, it's got the hearts on it. It's got the hearts on it. You can start wrapping when I put this back in there. I like to keep everything picture perfect. Alright, so that's how I do it. Let's get down to it.
I put 2 pieces of tissue paper.
Make sure it's nice. I like it. I like how they put the effort in it.
Now, here's the shoe.
I think it's beautiful.
No, that's right here.
I think it's beautiful. So you see, beautiful red suede. Only flaws I'm trying to tell you, like there's a little bit of separation that I can see happening on the midsole. If you look closely, there's a little bit of separation there. I don't know if it's just this pair or every pair, but there's a little bit of separation there. So that's gonna be a problem going forward if there's a lot of wear in this. Otherwise, the suede is really done really nice on this. I love the pink accents on here. If you look at the tongue, it's a heart shape and got the Jordan on there. Now the hidden message that we heard so much about, if you guys follow sneaker news, the hidden message that we hear so much about here is in here. So you got, and I love the leather on this. It just feels really nice. It's a really good job. Loves me. On the other side, loves me not. So this is I think that this is a crazy shoe.
I like that.
I like it. Now, listen, I got the bigger foot out of here, so I think I should take the right foot because the right foot's usually the bigger foot. You take the left foot to try this on. We're gonna have a bet here. We are gonna see. I'm gonna get my foot in this shoe, and I'm gonna make sure that it's comfortable.
You can't even walk around.
I'll make sure that it's comfortable. Like I will. Like I listen. I had corns off of trying this, and let me just show you this first of all.
You should see how cheesy his feet.
No. Listen, my feet. I take good care of it. But let me pull out the insole just for you. Edit it. Here's the insole. I'm gonna pull it right out. Great insole. That's all. So great insole. Got the red rose on there. But here, let's try it on. Let's speed it up a little bit. Okay, here we go. Let me just show you first of all. My foot look like it's right there.
I can rock them.
You see what I'm saying?
But these are so goddamn tight. Lord. My foot's in them. I can wear these.
I'm having a little bit of trouble, but
Mine can.
I'm gonna pull them out. Like I said, I will make it
And I
right.
didn't have to pull out my insoles.
Okay, I'm pulling out my insoles because I ain't trying to put my foot through that much type of trauma, but like I'm
He
gonna
already is trying to get us in there.
I'm gonna get my foot in there. We got a bet. It's gonna go down, and I'm gonna get my foot in these somehow or another. I know I'm unlacing them like real rough.
My foot's too fat to strap these though.
I don't care about the strap. As long as they fit
Look at
on
that.
there. Better take my damn shoe off, man.
I can rock them. Probably better with
So
an
I'm gonna
insole.
resell them to him if they don't fit me. The
I
bright
think
price tag on them
$300.
600 US right now.
And I'll keep my money and you keep your shoe.
Okay. So here it is. It's unlaced a little bit. I'm pulling on my back heel. I'm trying to get my foot in there. Ah, and I'm in. with no insole. And look, I'm in there.
Yeah, but your toes are probably all crinkled up.
And to be honest, I'm gonna be honest. It is.
His toes are all.
No. My toes touching the front, like
his toes are like this, bro.
No. Okay, listen. Let me tell you this. My toe is right here. My big toe is right here. Like they are touching the front. I see it being very uncomfortable. What I might do is
start to hurt my toes.
I might walk around them a little bit. I might walk around them a little bit.
Oh, here's the other shoe then.
I might walk around them in a little bit, or this suede. So it's a different material. So I'm hoping that there's a little bit of expansion that might happen on these. And on top of that too, like this is just a joy. Like this is not an everyday wear for me. This is just like pull it out on them with something like this and just come out hard. You know what I'm saying? And maybe just out the car, walk for 2 minutes, put them in the trunk. Back home, like switch up the kicks, maybe put a Raging Bulls on. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it doesn't have to be the shoe that I'm just killing it in. Like I'm telling you, I'm saying size 12 women's would be a better fit for me. I'm not saying no, but the way that they feel right now, and I'm just being honest. Like I took the insole out. I think with the insole in, it'll be a little more. It's tight. It might hurt for a little bit. But listen, but look, I got my foot. You said I couldn't get my foot in there. So right now, I got dinner on me or lunch on you or something. Lunch on you, dinner on. I'm in there. Like I'm like touch. Listen, touch. I'm in there.
Look like that glue looks like supposed to separate in the shoe.
You don't want to buy me lunch, but you see it here first. I got my foot in there. I won the challenge, and it looks like a keeper. It looks like a keeper. I'm keeping these shirts. I'm telling you the truth. Like these things is too hot. Like the fit is too dope. Like too dope. I'm keeping these joints.
It's a nice outfit, but no.
Listen, I wear a different pair of jeans.
My toe is sore, and my feet are 2 sizes smaller than yours.
You're a 10.5.
Yes.
I'm 11.5.
I thought you were a 12.
No, I'm. You see, he don't even know my size because I jump from like when I told you I'll put my foot in anything as long as I don't look like Ronald McDonald with a bigger size foot, and as long as I'm not walking like Martin when he had the Air Gordons on. If you used to watch Martin back in the day, the episode and stuff like that. But as long as I'm not doing that, I'm cool with it. And I think I got a keeper here. I'm really, I'm really happy because I saved this just for the video to try it on. I had these for a few days now, and I didn't try it on because I really wanted to save it for the video. I wanted to unbox it. I wanted to share my unboxing with y'all, and I wanted y'all to see me try it on. I'm glad that Marcus could join me here in it, and I'm glad I won the challenge. And now, I might gain a little bit of weight from because I'm gonna choose a buffet. So I hope you don't mind. I like buffets. So I think a lunch buffet, Korean barbecue, something like that. Maybe Uncle Bob's, some fried chicken, something. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yo, Marcus, I appreciate you being on the first episode. Don't forget to follow my boy Marcus Fraser 23 on IG. Below, you're gonna see the little IG thing pop up on the screen. And I appreciate you coming and blessing the first episode with me. I hope that you join for many more. Let me know what you thought about the overall YouTube channel and show. What could we have done better? What could we bring to the table that you want to see? What is it that you liked about it?
See how he's just messing on his words already because his toe is hurting him.
My toe's not hurting me, man. I'm good. I'm telling you. I'm just, I'm just so excited, a little bit emotional because it took a lot of work. It took a lot of work to do this, and Marcus has actually come through and just took a little bit of the stress off of me. I was recording by myself. I was editing by myself. I was doing everything by myself.
It's not an easy thing,
and it's not easy. And when I took on the role and the challenge to do this, I really thought, oh well, these guys are just throwing videos up and okay, I like the editing, but 15 hours a day editing, it's not as easy as it looks. And and I commend anybody who's out there doing great and who has an amazing group of followers and subscribers and stuff like that. And I hope to one day reach there. And don't give up. Don't give up on life. Don't give up. You know, this is a hard road. You got to start from the bottom until you make it to the top. Nobody just automatically starts at the top unless you're born into that. You know what I mean? So
that's a wrap.
That's a wrap.